10, 9, ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
You're listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
Goof On Radio.
Or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Goof On Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
Alright. Welcome to Goof On, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. It is 1/11/21. 1/11. Manic Monday. Hope you guys had a really good weekend, as did I. I love the weekends. You know why? Because everybody's around. You know what I mean? You get to see your neighbors. You get to hear your neighbors all hours of the night. Oh, you think it would stop at 2 a.m.? No. It goes right to sunrise nowadays. Love it. Hope you guys are doing really well, as we will kick off this week with a very well-known, yet now being called a prank UFO event, the most popular ones of all. We'll go through them, but today it's the Rendlesham Forest prank. Yes, folks, if you haven't heard the news, and I know you have, because it's rehashed. Nothing like rehash news. Well, we knew it was a fake, right? This Rendlesham Forest UFO event, a prank. It's a prank. Forget about it. Nothing to see here. Nah, there was no laser beams. The recording was fake. Everything's fake now. Everything about Ren. Did he touch the craft? He touched it. He touched it. And it gave him messages, zeros and ones, which 20-something years later was deciphered to be the inhabitants of Earth or searching for the creatures on Earth or something like that. Yay? Yay. So I guess all that's fake and bunk. There's a beam coming out of it. Wow. I don't know what it is. It looks like an eye winking at me. Remember Colonel Holt and his little recording? It's a prank, the British. You know the story. Forget about it. Nothing to see there. Nothing ever happened in 1980, whatever one, on 2 nights during the Christmas vacation. It's all bunko. Hey, did you hear about Roswell? Did you hear? It's a weather balloon. I know. Right? Betty and Barney Hill? Actors. I know. You wouldn't believe it. Travis Walton and all of his 6 of his friends. The passing lie detectors with one inconclusive because the guy was nervous. He figured he was a bad guy and he thought he'd be in trouble for some reason, so it came back inconclusive. It was all made for movie. That's it. It was to get Fire in the Sky made 20-something years later. You guys are all being duped. Ufologies. Hey, balloons are now UFOs. Hey, forget about it. Balloons are UFOs, everybody. Do you know what world you're living in? Aliens real? Forget about it. Forget it. Abductions? Just dreams. Just dreams. That's all it is. What? There's no proof. So it's got to be a dream. Oh, sleep paralysis. Yes. Forget about it. Never happened. Never did. It's all fake. Everything's a prank nowadays. Yet the government's going to help us get disclosure. I kill me. This field is to die for. It is. That's why people get killed coming out with their UFO story. Wait, what? They were never killed. It was all fake? Phil Schneider? He's still, are you kidding me? Schneider's still around? That's just great. This is great news, so we don't have to worry. Who was that guy who broke into the computer system? And he saw that there were off-world vehicles and stuff like that. That was fake? That was fake too. That's right. Hey, those 3 videos that TTSA and the Navy gave us, did you hear? You didn't hear? Airplanes, drones, and birds. That's it. They're just testing us to see if we would go along with an FFAI. False flag, alien invasion. That's the next card in the House of Cards. It was supposed to come after the asteroid, but the asteroid never happened, so now we're just going to go to FFAI. Nah. Never happened. Are you? Hey, next thing you know, they'll be telling us there's fake news. Oh, that would be weird. Forget about it. You guys doing all right? What is it? Where are we? What are we doing? Roll call, everybody. Hey, Bob Gray, what do you say? Welcome to the show, Ash Jobs. Ash Jobs, I said. Ash Dobbs, welcome to the show. Jeff Garvey, EY, welcome to the show. Stargate Traveler, the world is fake. It's a hologram. Oh, he's right. IR film, fake. Mike Johnson, fake. Coral Ann was never in the TV set, fake. Tim Vincent, fake. Wreaking Havoc 215, never happened. Steve Grilly, doesn't exist. Big Cat, never seen him. Lori Oliphant, who's that? See? Everything's fake because we're living in a matrix. Troy, SR71, never happened. Brian Huthmacher never drew that beautiful drawing. Never happened. Crowstep, he's not even here. Or she. Nobody's here. Bob Gray's not here. Jeff Garvey's not here. Coral Ann's not here. Crowstep's not here. Bob's not here. IR Films. Magnolia V12, are you here? No, I'm imagining that too. Hey, Jabrizi 007, you're not even here either. Good, nice not to meet you. Andy Cowley, hey, don't say hi, say goodbye. Mary Hall, hey, never seen you before in my life. I don't even know if you have any UFOs from the ISS app. Oh, Vinny Barbarino never even existed. Welcome back, Carter. Oh, it was goodbye, Carter. Dark Hour Space Paranormal, never had a space. Hey, you know what we're doing? You know where we are? What are we living in? No, not the Matrix. No, not an alternate reality. What's that thing? They call it the Mandela effect. That's what we're doing right now. Hey, everybody, welcome to Mandela Goof On. That's right, Mandela effect goof on is not real, but it is. But it is. Shh. Don't tell anybody. Don't even tell the government. Never tell them nothing. You don't talk to the government. The government knows nothing. They need us. Do you understand? That's why they follow us. Hey, let's get back to reality. Shh. Shh. Stop yelling. Stop yelling. Let's get back to reality. Red Panda, welcome to the show. Nice to see everybody. You guys are crazy. William Bennett, how you doing? Corn's the booking guy. You have delusions of grandeur? Me too. Me too. Me too. Me too. Everything's a delusion. An illusion? Is it an illusion? Well, wait. They should say, wait. So you're delusional when you see illusions? Hold on. Hold on. I got stuck. Okay. Rendlesham. Can you believe this? That if I didn't say hi, yeah, I know, I see you, but you know, we got a show. So, welcome. Again, Rich Giordano, Goof On. I know you don't like it. I know you hate it. But welcome to the show. You would never know by looking at me that I wasn't even here. Can you believe this crap that they're saying now? Let me pull it up. I really want to, I do. I want to hurt. Is that bad? Is that bad that I want to hurt something? I'm not going to let you see the whole thing. I just wanted you to see that there is an article that says SAS troopers claim that Britain's most famous UFO sightings were a prank of revenge after U.S. soldiers called us aliens. Aww. Did the U.S. soldiers call you an alien? Did that you guys so mad? So the story is that when they had their little exercises and whatnot, the U.S. would call the British soldiers aliens. And supposedly, they wanted to get back at the U.S. soldiers, so they created UFOs, laser beams, lights in the trees that were moving, winking, and doing all sorts of maneuvers in the sky. Actually, one guy hallucinated, touched one of their fake craft, and got a message from it. That's how advanced this prank was. They wanted to get back at the U.S. soldiers. So, not one night, 2 nights that we know of, that they did 2 nights. They did the prank. 2 nights. But do I have to read this? They claim to have made a top secret story into the surrounding... a top secret sortie. They even claimed to have made a top secret sortie into the surrounding forest. A sortie is a craft, right? No? And were close enough to touch the triangular spacecraft. It's now reported that the strange encounter may have been nothing more than an elaborate hoax initiated by British Special Forces. Really? This is what's going on in my defense? This is what I'm paying for? I'm paying for them to run around pranking each other. Meanwhile, anybody could sneak into the military base. Well, hey, if you're down 5 or 7 soldiers, that's like probably half of the guys that were there, yay? Or nay? Nay? I don't know why I do the yay thing. Everybody says yeah, yes. I go with yay for now. They even claim they made a triangular craft in the middle, and that one of these lights shot down a laser. They claim they were caught testing the security of RAF Woodbridge and subsequently cross-examined brutally. The regiment repeatedly invaded the camp and showed where the weaknesses were in the fortress. One night in August 1980, the SAS team parachuted into the area but was caught shortly after the landing. The SAS tried parachuting into the facility to test the fortress of defense on the U.S. side. Don't you think that could turn out deadly? I don't know. I see something coming out of the trees. Let's shoot at it. Holy shit, it's an alien. We're British soldiers, thud. There's another one. Did he say British? I don't care. Shoot him down. I'm a British soldier, U.S. Did he say he was a British soldier? Wait, there's one more. Oh, he cut in half. You cut him in half. Did he say he was a British soldier? How stupid do you want me to believe this shit? Allegedly, mischieved American responders. SAS allegedly mischieved? Fuck that sentence. Shelter for concrete. Oh, I forget that too. They claimed to have been dragged out by prisoners. The POWs called them unidentified aliens. The Daily Mail reports. After that, they were beaten for hours and repeatedly accused of being, quote unquote, aliens. The man was released only after London's Defense Ministry intervened and made a fuss about what had happened. A shocking claim was made 3 years ago in a letter sent by a soldier by UFO enthusiast Dr. David Clark. An elite soldier named Frank wrote, "They called us aliens." Oh, I'm sorry. That's British. They called us aliens, yes. I wanted to show them what the aliens really look like. And they beat the crap out of me. They even cut my friend in half, they did. He's half the man he used to be. A few months later, the SAS unit is said to have launched a strange revenge plan. Dr. David Clark said after the liberation, the soldiers were not dissatisfied with the rough treatment, but decided to return to the USAF. There he is, the man with the recorder, Colonel Holt. He accused SAS of setting up the encounter, especially their repetitive characterization as aliens sewed the plan. Lights and colored flares were installed in the woods, and a black helium balloon was combined with a remote-controlled kite. Oh, you sons of bitches. Come on now, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Really? The stunts turned out to be a bit more convincing than the elite regiment wanted. The letter explains, there was a lot of fun on Christmas night at the expense of the USAF. The problem should have ended there. Unfortunately, a senior U.S. officer, Lieutenant Colonel Holt, Well, they call him Holt up here, and then they call him Halt, H-A-L-T, down here, H-O-L-T, H-A-L-T. So they spelt it both ways just in case they were wrong. I believe it's H-O-L-T. He took a U.S. delegation into the woods on the night of the second day. Huh? How could you have him there on the night of the second day? I get it. On the second night, and he brought a tape recorder. The U.S. Air Force has been re-guaranteed at an advanced level and has not been investigated in the United Kingdom for obvious reasons. However, a retired U.S. Air Force colonel has blown up a stupid claim that SAS was behind Britain's largest UFO mystery. Dun, 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 dun. In the forest was a man named Brady. He was taking a delegation out that night, and they knew that UFOs were around them, and they all said they saw a bright light, a big bright light. It was fucking bright. And he recorded it even though it was the second night or day. Yeah, I just, boop, right out of the head. He previously told Colonel Holt, now they have him as Colonel Hart. You've got Holt with an O, Halt with an A, and now Hart. Who wrote this stupid article? Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed for fake news. He previously told Sun Online, I would like to meet this so-called SA. Holt is asking to meet the SAS officer and place him in his place. He is ashamed for his organization because Holt thinks that it really happened, that they were UFOs. He doesn't think it was a prank, and he wants to meet the SAS commander and put him in his place. Rightfully so. It was not a prank. He led a team, Holt, H-O-L-T, back to H-O, led a team of military experts into the woods and debanked. Is debanked? Ma! Put the meatball down. Is debanked a word? Jesus! They're throwing meatball at me. It says debanked. Well, I'm sure they meant debunked. Holt led a team of military experts into the woods and debunked the report. But they were shocked when the UFO fired a ray just a few feet away from their feet. Well, golly, Sergeant Holt, that was awfully bright.
You're right, pal. We could have been boinged.
I saw the light came right out of that spaceship.
Hey, why don't you go over there and touch it?
All right, I'll touch it. It feels kind of warm and fuzzy. Holt, who made an 18-minute record. 18 minutes? I thought it was only 4. He made an 18-minute recording of the incident, continued to write notes detailing what happened. He sent it to the MOD, Ministry of Dorks. In 2015, Halt, back to H-A-L-T, who pursued the incident, received a statement from 2 military radar operators like Barker and Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey and Bob Barker? I knew this was made for... It's a game show, ain't it? Would I win? I can't do the voice. It's sore. This is amazing, amazing. Barker says, it wasn't like the radar target I saw. They confirmed the UFO was traveling thousands of miles per hour and stopped at the base. They actually got radar. Hello, I don't know a balloon that can do that unless it was caught in a hurricane. No. The tornado? No, not even a tornado. Well, goddamn, that might be a real UFO.
Pile!
I'm sorry, Sergeant. You want me to sing a song for you? God bless America. Remember how he used to sing? He sounded like this, but when he sang, he had a beautiful voice. He gave us no choice but to look at him like a man and not a tuna can. Secret footage shows a retired U.S. colonel who claims that airmen involved in the infamous Rendlesham Forest UFO incident may have been kidnapped by aliens. Kidnapped by aliens! Do you understand? No, you don't. All right. But it was all fake. It was all fake. Yeah. The whole thing, it was a joke. Big prank. And you think that the governments of the world are going to give us disclosure? Goosh. I'm not showing you. I'm not showing you the fingers because that's YouTube. You can get in trouble. Whoops. All right. Very good weed. Very good. Best weed ever had. It's obvious. This is the creative weed I've been looking for. That's right. I forgot I'm wearing my jacket. I forgot because I'm hot and cold and I don't know which way to go. Yeah, man. It's all bullshit now, man. Everything we've lived. I love Rendlesham Forest. I actually think it's real. I think it really happened. Believe it or not, I had a conversation with Third Phase of Moon, not knowing if they're pulling my legs. But they think it was a Christmas prank because of what I say. Occam's razor. The simplest answer is probably... Wait. The most simplest answer is the reason it happened? What is Occam's razor? Let me pull this up again. Let's take a... The most logical answer is the simplest one. What is Occam's razor? This son of a bitch. How could I do this by voice? All right, let's see. Definition of waiting. What are you waiting for? I want to know. Definition of Occam's razor. Go. What are we waiting for? Yeah. All right. The principle attributed to William of Occam that in explaining a thing, no more assumptions should be made than are necessary. Why? In layman's terms, is a principle from philosophy. Suppose there exist two explanations for an occurrence. In this case, the one that requires the smallest number of assumptions is usually correct. Another way of saying is that the more assumptions you have to make, the more unlikely an explanation. What is the opposite of Occam's razor? Hickham's dickum. Nah, you gotta be kidding me. Is a counter argument to the use of Occam's razor in the medical profession. I'm talking about ufology, dillhole. Is the simplest explanation the best? I say it isn't. It advises you to seek the more economical solution. In layman's terms, the simplest explanation is usually the best one. That's what it is. That's it. You gain nothing by complicating an explanation without some corresponding increase in its explanatory power. Yabba dabba douche. That's what we do here at GoofOn, all right? We like to teach all of you because I've spoken with a few people in the not too distant past, and some of you thought Occam's razor was something totally different. And I said, no, 2 blades is not always better than 1. That's not Occam's razor having 2 blades. Well, I got to tell you, in my opinion, I believe that Rendlesham Forest was a legitimate UFO sighting. And I'll tell you why. You can do that. Yeah, put me back. Because what makes sense? When they're talking about a laser beam shooting down at their feet, I don't think that was a laser that was attached to a remote control kite, balloon contraption. They probably had technology like that, but the laser, they didn't have. They didn't have lasers you could just put, like we have today, on a drone and shoot it down at somebody's feet. Nope. Second, the recording, I thought was only 4 minutes and 56 seconds. It's actually 18 minutes. That's a long time for a prank to go on before figuring it out. If it was a prank, I would think a colonel and his cohorts would have figured it out. They were a little frightened. They were a little on guard. But it wasn't a lighthouse spinning, the light rotating through the trees that made the reddish, hueish looking eyeball thing that was winking, going through the trees, lighting up the trees on both sides, 360 degrees, and then shooting off back into the sky, meeting up with two other orbs forming a triangle. No, sorry. Radar, thousands of miles an hour, and then it stopped over the base. You gonna tell me that's fake? Bob Barker said it. You heard him. He said, come on down, and everybody came on down. And they saw, Colonel Holt, you're the next contestant on Rendlesham. Come on down. Yes, Colonel Holt. Welcome to the show. Hey, we got Jim Peniston. Come on down. You're the next contestant on Rendlesham. Go ahead, have a seat right next to Holt there, you silly son of a bitch. Who else we got? Just these two? We're going to bring out your first prize. Whoever guesses the bid closest to the actual price of this object will have a chance to win the big prize. Bring it out, fellas. That's right. This beautiful triangular craft that Jim Peniston supposedly put his hands on gave him a message in ones and zeros. How much do you think this triangular UFO is worth? Colonel Holt? Oh, you put your bid in. Wow. And Peniston, what is your bid? Oh, geez, you guys are awfully close. Well, we've got a bid here from Colonel Holt for $1,600,400,000,000. And we've got a bid from Peniston for $1.8,600,900,000,000 for this craft right here. The actual retail price is $2.1 trillion. Peniston, you're the next contestant. Get up on stage. You're already a contestant, you bastard. What time? We're good to go. Okay. Giddy up. All right. What do you guys think? Vinny Barbarino bid $100 trillion, $101 billion. You were way overbid. DJ with the best bid of the day, $1. You are hilarious. That is the best bid I've ever seen. I love it. What do you think a ship like that would cost? You can't put a price on that. First of all, it's got anti-gravity propulsion. When, by the way, I just learned that there ain't gravity. Did you know Einstein said there ain't no gravities? No gravities. Can't have gravities. No such thing as gravities. I don't know what they're calling it. I don't know what the kids are calling it. It ain't gravity. I don't know. But I'm learning. I'm 52 years old. I'm still learning. Hold on. Got it? Okay. I got a nice UFO sighting for you kids. What do you think? What are we doing? Can't do 50-cent bids. Tacey Hale, welcome to the show. You can't do 50 cent. Hey, Magnolia with a $5 super chat. That's a real bid right there. Oh, Oh my God, thank you. Oh, you just reminded me. By the way, very generous of you with the super chat, by the way, Magnolia V12. Thank you very much. Cuppy with the $5 super sticker saying, how's it going? Here, check them out. They're right there. Thank you very much, y'all. Y'all serious contributors and supporters to the show. Well, thank you very much. All right, I have to tell you this because I got another nice donation from, hold on, let me pull it up. Because it came through PayPal. And I don't want to forget. It is from, I see it. I hope it brings, well, I thought the name was something else. It's $100, actually $112 donation from Thorsten. And I'll say the last name. Well, Federer, I believe, Federer from Germany. So $112. That's unbelievable. I saw it. It was sitting there for a couple of days. I didn't know. I'm supposed to get, a notification from PayPal. PayPal's kick-ass. They only take 1% of a donation, not, what YouTube does. Hey, Mr. DB Cooper 7 with the $9.99 super sticker. Yes, a super sticker of a super pear. It looks blue. It is. Thank you, Mr. DB Cooper 7 for the $9.99 super chat. Donate all unused weed to Goof On. I think I got enough now. I want to say something, but I don't know how to put it into words. But I want to thank everybody for your support. Unbelievable. And thank you, Thorsten Federer, I believe. I really do appreciate that support. All right. Hey, if you'd like to support, all the links are in the description. Here's a sighting that I saw on Twitter. Yeah, right there. I didn't know I was on the screen. I thought I was on me. It's hard when you're a one-man band sometime, man. But let's take a look at this. Shall we? Look at this. You're going to see these three. Now, I am going to say something after the video. So we'll play it for a minute. Not much happens, but here we go. No sound, just the fuzziness, except my vape.
There's nothing like having your vape when it tastes so good when it's a brand new coil or...
So I don't understand. These three lights are definitely moving in unison. I would say that these are helicopters moving very slowly for whatever reason. I have taped many, all right, 5. I've seen about 6 or 7 triangles like this. They're just 3 lights. It's not one craft that I could see here, nor were mine. But mine never flashed. Okay? These are flashing. And I believe if we watch one of them, watch this one in the back, it stops flashing. There it is again now. 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's every 3 seconds almost. That one was 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. See? 1, 2, 1. This one's going crazy. 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. Nope. 1, 2, 1, 2. This one's every 1 second. This one is every 1 to half a second, and this one is every 3 seconds. This, I would consider this to be a UFO. These three. Now, I don't know which one's a plane, but these are not blinking the same. They're all different. Don't you think that's interesting? If they were helicopters, they would all have the same type of lights blinking at the same interval. They are not. I think that's quite interesting. I'm with you, B. Baker. I want to believe, hey, Nick N, DJ, I want to believe that these are helicopters, choppers, or planes. But why would they be blinking at different intervals, my friends? Why? Why? I'm just asking. And in the chat, if you could please not mention the disease that's going around the world just put 19 in there if you want to talk about it, because any words that have to do with that kind of ruin the algorithm for GoofOn. It does. It really does. I noticed the lowest views on the videos that I have the president or talk about news events, which is why I'm trying never to do that again. So can anybody tell me, well, DJ, you say you've seen these. You don't know if you've seen these. These could be anything. There you go, Vinny. You guys didn't know. I never, ever said anything about. I always said you can type whatever you want, but really, let's try not to. So I don't know. Stone Hobbit? I mean, watch it again. Now, there's no blinking going on. Unless it's... Why don't we see any blinking? There we go. Now it starts, too. I don't know, man. Now, we don't know how far these are. These could be 1 mile. These could be 80 miles. These could be 200 miles. They could be in orbit. Believe it or not, iridium flare satellites and satellites look like this. You see these stars? That's what satellites look like too. You just can't tell how far away they are. This one has a 3-second interval. This one is 1 and 2 seconds. Right? It wound up getting to 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. See? Changes. And this one, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1. See? It's off, guys. If they were regular military jets, whatever, they would have a consistent interval. Capiche? Hey, it's a one capiche show, finally. All right, let's move on, because we'll never know what that is. Yes, exactly. Lee should support the show instead of leaving. He said he didn't want to see me do the show sick. I can imagine you thought I was going to be like, guys, I mean, that I would understand. But I knew I wasn't going to be that way, even though I feel that way, Lee. But I'm filling up on sugar and Advil. Okay, you're welcome. I'm glad you're here. I know you're listening. All right. So I want to give myself a little break. Been going for 40 minutes straight. And I'm going to play. And these are pretty good. Let me go to the top 5. Top 5, your favorites. Top 5 scary videos you should watch alone. I wouldn't play it if I didn't think it was worth watching. These are actually pretty good. We'll play some of them. Ready? In 3, 2, go.
When you sign up to be working as a night guard at a building, you
Now I'm
inevitably
sweating
prepare
bullets.
yourself to stand around for long hours.
Oh, this
at a
one's
time,
weird.
keeping watch of the place and making sure that nothing wrong happens during your shift. But even still, most night guards would never expect to encounter what this man did while working the night shift at an undisclosed university. This video was published over on my very own Sir Spook subreddit, an excellent source for all things horror and paranormal, by user named Chaos Magic, and was filmed in Barranquilla, Colombia. In the short 7-second clip, we look at what appears to be some sort of a wall, while crickets and other birds chirp outside. But what starts off as a normal, innocent video turns into something creepy. Take a look at this. Although the figure seen in the video can't be identified for certain, it appears to be some sort of gangly witch-like creature.
First of all, it looks like it's on a pulley system. And when they pull it from the side over here somewhere to the right, off camera, it comes out. They must have it sitting tightly underneath the awning here, right? Then when they pull it, there's a little lag, and then they have to pull it again, and that's why it goes up the way it goes up, right? I think it's a fake.
What's amazing is that the night guard filming doesn't react too much upon seeing the figure.
He reacts. He ran
the video
away.
simply ends as soon as the figure makes an appearance. So
See,
we
when
can
they
only
pull it out, it lags a little bit, and then they have to pull it straight up. You can see right here. I don't see a string the whole time. They could have easily wiped it out.
imagine what may have happened next. Was this a real witch?
I think it's fake. What do you guys think? That's so fake, it's hilarious. Thank you, Vinny.
Was it nothing more than
I believe
a hoax?
you.
Either way, if it was authentic, then let's just hope that this night guard got out of there safely.
Yeah.
Laws is a fairly well-known YouTube channel that is best known.
All right, I don't even want to play this one, but I'm going to. And I want your opinion on what you're going to hear more than what you're going to see. Go ahead.
For their videos on potential Bigfoot sightings, as well as explorations of various interesting forests from different locations.
Thank you, Neatsby.
It's a great source for outdoor lovers as well as horror lovers, and this is perhaps best demonstrated in a video published to their channel on December 27th, 2020, in which the channel owner explores a forest located in Salt Fork, Ohio. At the start of the video, the uploader shows off some bizarre and eerie footprints that have been left in the snow, which indicate that someone, or rather something, has been in the area recently.
Guys, check this out. I finally found some footprints in the snow. This is my boot print right here. And look at this monster print. Look at them toes. You can see how deep down that heel goes. Look at that thing. Compared to my foot, and there is tracks everywhere. They go all the way down through here. Look at the size of these things. They go all the way back through there. They're going up in that trail. This one is definitely a major crossing through here. They've got a path that goes all the way down back into there and all the way around to that side. So I see these tracks and I stop right here. This is the very first print I saw. I was walking right beside it. I happened to glance down. I just saw all these prints, and you know, I've been seeing, there's deer, rabbit tracks everywhere. Look at all these things. You go all the way up in here. Look at, you can see the toes. Look at the size. That's my little boot. Look at that monster foot.
Then just a couple of minutes later, the man filming comes to a stop when he suddenly hears some.
First of all, I gotta stop and say something real quick. When he puts his boot next to it, I mean, I have a size 12. My boot would probably come up to here. It's not that much bigger, dude. Unless you have lady feet. Like a size 5 for a man. Understand? All right, well, this is where it gets fun.
That's my little boot. Look at that monster foot.
It did move, Corinth. Good for you.
Then just a couple of minutes later, the man filming comes to a stop when he suddenly hears something scary in the distance.
I'm shaking so bad I can't hardly keep the camera still. Did you hear it?
Totally fake. I believe this guy put in the growling in post-edit. Post-edit? In post? I think because he's saying the Bigfoot's way out there. Why does it sound like the Bigfoot's right in his eardrum? Capiche? Hey, it's a 2 capiche show already. We just started an hour ago. Listen. It sounds like it's right in the microphone, dude. How dumb do people think we are? And that Bigfoot print was very, very, how should I say, defined for a footprint in the snow.
Try to zoom it in a little bit and see. We can't see something moving. You hear it? Oh man, you can hear that perfect.
And the way he's saying, can you hear it? Bullshit. He knew he was going to put the sound in right there. I'm telling you, this guy. And he started it at 4 minutes and 20 seconds.
In the distance.
Which is funny.
I'm shaking so bad I can't hardly keep the camera still. Did you hear it?
It wouldn't sound that close to the microphone. Not buying it. Not buying it. No, and that's all I'm going to show. Just 2, because, you know, the link will be in the description. And I've got another one of these to play in a minute. So, why am I... I got to lean back. Sad. If you did everything violently. This is funny. I like this guy. I've shoveled snow like that before. Anyway, I thought it would be fun. All right, we got it. Okay, got it. Yeah, now I'm going to get in trouble for that frickin' song. I got to edit that out. All right, I saw this on, I don't know, somewhere. I think it was Twitter. You know what? Know what I'm learning about Twitter? See, I don't hang out on Twitter. I just watch certain people do certain things and say certain things. But then every now and then, I see these links to things that are absolutely ridiculous. And this is one of them. She said that her eyes actually changed. Oh, you're not even watching with me. Great going. This woman's eyes. Women's reptilians' eyes absolutely change live on air. This is stunning stuff. This is about as good as it's going to get. Reptilians are coming out of the shadows. No, they're not. Okay, calm down, get a drink, and then come back to this post because the stuff is getting real. No, The woman, German actress Carolyn Kabikis, in this video has eyes that change definitely. Reptiles are real. Come on, don't be naive or let any prejudgments cloud your mind, because some people have a "I don't know what it is, so let's poke it" side to them. Now, I was looking for the video and I couldn't find it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe because it's real and they took it down. Somebody said this is a legitimate UFO sighting. UFO sightings. I'm not going to play it because this guy will strike us. What's his name again? He's a Jagov. Here's UFOs footage UK. UFO light orbs information in the clouds over LA. It's the home of conspiracy theories. All right. Well, this looks fake. Where's the video? Guys, it's happening. It's taking place and it's all being recorded for history. The reaction seems so real. They are talking as the lights or orbs, as they get brighter, and then they vanish. It's in sync. It looks really good, guys. But again, it all comes down to the individual person, if he or she is willing to surrender control of their belief and have a bit of faith that this is a real UFO orb, actually information just before they all disappear together, and actually believe in it or not. I'm looking for the video, and here it is. Any day now.
Guys, what is that? No, seriously, what is that? What is that?
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Hey, it's another one. No, what is that? Dude, this is so fucking cool. Oh, it's got, wait, I don't know. I don't know what that is in the sky, but it's crazy. Look, it disappeared. It disappeared.
I want to say something about that video. By the way, I saw that video when it came out, and I meant to show it to you guys, but I was trying to get permission, but obviously he doesn't care. That video, I'll get it tomorrow. I can't look right now, but the video, when you see the whole thing, he's inside of his house at first. Let me see if I can really find it. I know I didn't want to waste time doing this, but it's actually a really good video. And he's sitting in his house, and he sees something outside. And, I mean, it really looks legit. He starts recording it, and then his friend or brother walks in, and he goes, "Do you see that out there?" And he's like, "Oh, yeah, I kind of do, I guess." And then he and his brother or friend go outside and watch it. And I'm going to find it here in a second because I'm not that far away from it. I haven't been on YouTube that much or doing anything the last couple of days. Let me see if I got it. Hold on tight to your dreams. Well, hold on tight to your dreams, yeah. When you get the feeling, show it. And then you think you're gonna know it. Hold on tight to your dreams. When you get so down and you can't go low. When you get so high and you feel like I do. I just made up. I can't find it. I thought it was a YouTube video that I watched. I'm already back a few days. Yeah, I can't find it. So it must have been on Facebook is where I saw it. It's a really good video. I'm sure I could find it. UFO over LA, I thought it was, right? LA bright lights. Let's see if this is it. Yeah, I want the whole video. Let's see if I can find it on YouTube. I won't spend long looking for it. Yep, I got more to talk about tonight. Yeah, this is a weird night. I just don't understand how they can say that Rendlesham, now, after all these years, it was a prank. I know the story came out before that they were trying to say it was fake, but they could have come out 5 years after, 10 years later, any time. And they could have said, yeah, this is exactly what it is. We pulled a prank on the Americans because they called us aliens. So we wanted them to think they were aliens. Well, maybe they didn't want that to get out to the public. But what's the difference between coming out now and coming out 20 years ago or 30 years ago and telling us? You know? The story was basically dead. And there's only so much more that would have come out about it. Yeah, I can't find it. Peniston did his thing, right? Colonel Holt did his thing. There's only so much about it that can be brought up anymore. We know everything about it. So, forget it. So I guess that's why they came out with it. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. You hungry, Off-World? Let me see something. Yeah. I have a bunch of stuff here, but I'm looking it over as I'm sitting here, and I don't like them. No, I don't like them. I don't like what I wanted to talk about. By the way, for those of you who were saying I can play Bruce Sees All videos, the Star Galactic Federation guy that comes to the chat was here earlier. I think that is Bruce Sees All. And I'm gonna tell you something, because this is very, very sad. The other night I was about to play a Bruce Sees All video, and then B. Baker says, "Do not play that unless you get permission." So I stopped myself. I said, "You know what? Something inside of me tells me you're right." 5 minutes after that, Star Galactic Federation sends me an email and says, "I spoke to Bruce Sees All, and he does give you permission to play his videos as long as you give him put a link in the description and give credit to him. He's okay with that." And I said, "With all due respect," I'm paraphrasing, "can you please have Bruce Sees All email me permission, because you're not the channel owner, and although you seem like a nice person, but I don't know you from a hole in the wall, I do want to hear from Bruce Sees All that I have permission to use his videos." So no response. So I left Bruce Sees All 3 comments on 3 different videos, 2 of the most recent, one from last week. And I said, can I please use your videos? Can I use your video? Do you think I can use your video? No reply. Not in the comment section, and no email. 2 days goes by. Now today was the 3rd day, I believe, or 4th day, and I get an angry email from Star Galactic Traveler. I get an email from Star Galactic Traveler, Galactic Federation, I mean. He says, Bruce sees all. He wants you to share his video on your YouTube channel. Here is the link. And Bruce gives you permission to share the video across the world so that both channels will grow. And another thing, I'm very angry with you, Rich, because you are ignoring him and me. Rich Giordano, you are wasting my time. But by not doing the story on Bruce, by not sharing the videos on your channel, and I have sent him an email to let him know that you are very interested to share his videos to the people across the world. But however, you have made a fool of me by not sharing Bruce videos. Regards. And I said, haha, angry with me? I'm being ignored by Bruce. At that time, I asked twice for an email from him giving me permission. Why is that so hard? How long do I know you? A week? Even then, I still don't know you. You could be trying to get me off YouTube. Hear me out, because you shouldn't be mad at all, I said. You are not Bruce. You are not the owner of Bruce Sees All. I want Bruce to give me permission. This way I know Bruce won't strike my channel. If he strikes me and I dispute it, I would lose the dispute because he didn't give me permission. Someone else did. You. Why can't you see that? That's what I've been waiting for. YouTube is a ruthless place when it comes to using other people's stuff. So I'm being respectful to Bruce by asking his, not a non-owner's, permission. I don't see your name on the channel or mentioned anywhere, so I am being extremely cautious for channel's sake. This is where you will get mad at me for doing the right thing and say, forget it, Rich, you don't have permission. And that would be the wrong attitude to have. I can't believe you would get mad at me for doing what's right, since you are not the owner. It doesn't matter because no one owns the moon. Wrong. Bruce is capturing things on and around the moon that no one else is capturing. So it is not fair use in that aspect. No reply. That was 30 minutes before the show. 4 hours ago. 4 hours ago I wrote that. Didn't get a reply. Haven't gotten a reply on 2 other ones that I sent. So this person who was Star Galactic Federation, who was here earlier in the show, is probably Bruce Sees All, trying to get me in trouble. Because how many times do I have to ask? Have Bruce email me. And then I left Bruce 3 messages, 3 comments for his permission. And I'm ignoring them? Now I don't even want to use Bruce Sees All. So how do you like that? I've gone this long without it, and I'll go on longer. Sorry, not falling for the you have permission routine. Well, I spoke to Bruce. He said it's okay. Oh, okay. I'll put it up now. I'm excited. I'm going to use the video. Next day or 2, I get a strike. Why'd I get a strike? Oh, you cannot use Bruce Sees All's video. He is the copy. Blah, 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 blah. Damn it. Nice try, Bruce. Nice try. Star, whoever you are. and I know you're listening. That's the world we live in. That's how it's gone in the last several months. People will try to do shit like that. Hey, how did I lose my focus? There we go. No. Nope. Still not good. Still not good. There we go. I'm going to play in last night's third phase of moon video because it's awesome. The UFO sighting that's in it. It is so good. I have no idea what this is, but let me pull it up. It is very good. Very, very. Oh, they also did a really good video on the Mary Hall stuff. Let me show you how clear they got the original content. I'm learning. I should have done this too, but I wanted to get it out very quickly. So third phase, of course, are way more expertise in when it comes to videos, making them. Check it out. We'll go through this quick.
My opinion needs to be a week, so great job. What we're looking at is something fantastic. Something in regards to the unknown. I think you guys know what I'm talking about, but what is being captured here from the ISS is very bizarre, and it defies any explanation that we know of right now.
Okay, I have to pause this. I had a question. Guys, this was taken from the ISS. That's the International Space Station. If it's live, that means these objects are moving as we're watching them. Because it's supposed to be live footage, yeah? I don't know. I looked at this video several times when it was supposed to be live, and nothing seems to be moving. This white dot stayed there. That they all stayed in their fixed position. Did they all move and then just suddenly stop?
And I want to get your thoughts of what is going on, because after we look at some of the evidence that we're going to be going over tonight, it's going to leave you pretty much...
What happened?
So we're looking at this video a little closer, and I want to point out to you, there are a massive amount of orbs going out, and I really can't explain what's creating the cut through the clouds. If there is some kind of frequency that
Hey, I want to thank Tim Vincent for the $10 donation. Dude, thank you so much. It just came in on the Cash App. Yeah. I have to say thank you again, Tim Vincent. I see you right here in the chat. Thank you so much, man. That's awesome. What's great about that is you get, I think, almost all of it on Cash App. Very cool, man. Thank you. It goes right back in. You know, you're one of the few people who use the Cash App. Cash App is real easy to use, too. I like Cash App. I like PayPal, Cash App, Super Chat. Thank you very much, Tim Vincent. That's a huge donation. Thank you very much. El Generoso. All right, back to the video. Thank you, man.
Shockwaves, the clouds, whatever these things are, they're...
Oh, yeah, Cash App's cool as hell, man. That thing's awesome. It's in the link in the description. Check it out.
It up, and I'm looking at it in real time. This is a flyby over Earth from ISS. Brent, what do you make of this? What could cause this kind of formation?
Oh my God, DJ. She's saying maybe they're souls in flight. Ooh. Oh my God, that's beautiful. Oh my God, I'm looking at this totally different now. But wait, there's more.
In the skies. Yeah, I want to thank Mary Hall for this submission. She
Mary!
nailed it. This is some of the best stuff I've seen from the ISS in the last couple weeks. So great job. What we're looking at is something fantastic. Some could almost say these are Tic Tacs that are cutting a pattern, a vector right through the clouds. It's amazing. You can see that even from such a high vantage point from the ISS, this is seen clearly on camera right now. What we're looking at is simply astonishing. Now look at this.
Watch.
We're matching it up to what we broke probably about a year ago right here at Third Phase of Moon. And
remember, I did this on the Third Phase UFO reports. What the hell is making these? This is a cloud. Lee says maybe ice particles form on the pollution from the ship engines, leaving trails in the clouds. Maybe.
And these incredible vortex of clouds separating with this.
And they're equidistant, basically. They're evenly spaced apart, which means there's a continual pounding out of the engine, the spinning of the whatever, the blades, I don't know. This is like a wake in water from boats, but it's in clouds. We have seen these on the ground, but not as defined. We've seen objects cut through the clouds looking up. I want to see those. I have some of those myself. They're crappy high 8, but you can still see it. I'll have to get those up.
This object leading it.
That's
what is
amazing.
this, Blake? Absolutely, it is very bizarre.
Move the camera.
These
Yeah, there you
high-res
go.
images coming in from the ISS, which was captured over Antarctica, was
pretty amazing, right? All right, let's get to what happened last night on the video they did. This is a really interesting UFO. Very cool. But I also like the conversation that they had with Dr. J and Dark Hour Paranormal on this, Michael Roser. They talked about the 180 days, but you guys could always go there to listen to it. Is it this video, guys? The UFO? No. I'm thinking maybe it was a couple of nights ago. That's weird. It's not here. I don't understand. Was it on Third Phase? No, it wasn't there. Maybe it was this.
Something that was never seen before until we broke it right here at Third Phase of Moon, but it's still...
Watch this. This is really good. I was talking about this in my video that I made for Mary Hall about these dots. And then they just expanded on my conversation with actual pictures and video of what these objects could be.
Actually see that...
Hey, Frapsap with a $20 super chat says, if Rendlesham was an SAS prank, then what registered spikes on the Bentwater Squad's Geiger? Right, the Geiger counters. Thank you. I forgot about that. Were the Brits tossing radioactive isotopes through the Rendlesham woods? What was their kite made of? Thorium? That is the best. Yes, it was. And they did. Rendlesham Forest was a real UFO event, now trying to be called a prank on Christmas. This is really weird. Everything is... Look, let me show you something. You know how when I used to do the show on OBS and it wouldn't tell me things like the super chats and whatnot? Watch. Here's from tonight. Thank you, guys. See, it's actually accurate. Because it tells me, Frapsap, Mr. DB Cooper, Magnolia, Matthew Brown is now a subscriber. Francisco Saint is a subscriber. Tim Matthias Hiltonen is a subscriber. Gigi Ciccione is a subscriber. So we got 4 new subs. And thank you. This is great. It finally is working. But is there another one? What is this? Oh, that's the box I used to use. Get out of there. What's this one? No. No, not interested in that. Isn't that funny? Yeah, now it's updating for some reason. It says right up here, top right, subscribe during the show. It says it in my mini feed, but it doesn't show it here. That's weird. Pretty cool. Thanks, guys. Thank you very much. All right, let's get back to work. It's great because Magnolia says, I bid $5. Oh, I didn't see that on your sticker. That's weird. And Cuppy has super chatted $5 as well. Thank you. This is great. It's finally working on OBS, and I did nothing different. I knew eventually it might start working, so I'm going to leave that up top. It's only going to be on this page. All right, back to work, back to work. All right, the rest of this video is freaking awesome. It is. This is the best. This is one of my favorite videos of the year by Third Phase of Moon. We got to watch it.
These objects, again, are cutting through the clouds. It's not like a ship on the ocean leaving a wake behind. This is a mystery, and we still want to get some answers from NASA. And speaking of NASA, let me tell you, these images that we showed you, we're going over it again because, these SOHO images still have...
Thank you, Rasputin. Thank you very much. 2 hours show minimum, Rich. I am consistent. That is true. I'm trying. All right, let's go back. Let's go back to this. Thank you for that comment.
Yet to be explained. These craft harnessing the energy from the sun and
look at this.
The propulsion behind it.
Okay. If this object is going through the sun, you know how big the sun is, right? Look how fast it goes through. Now, it looks like it's only going through a third of the sun, not the whole sun. But look how fast it travels through the sun. In a second, this thing's going a million miles an hour.
It looks very similar to the sun blast video of something cutting...
I almost want to say that this is a fake.
Through the sun and breaking out through the other side.
Nobody ever said anything about the speed of that object going through the sun. They could have sped up a plane and put the splash in. Right? Isn't it funny how it splashes into the sun? Come on.
Could these be objects that exist in our solar system that are creating some kind of energy that we have never seen before? And SOHO and NASA are capturing this. As you just stated, Brent, just a little earlier ago, that NASA's capturing this stuff from the ISS via these vectors, but look at these shapes and crafts that are kind of creating vectors behind it as it leaves a wake crossing the sun. So again, there's something out there that is beyond imagination, and some of these crafts are the size of planets. And then when you compare it to the
OBS for Moogie, OBS is the streaming software that I use. So I can use the videos and stuff, post things and everything else. That's what it is.
This great shot from this thing shooting through the sun, in and out, like a bullet through the sun, leaving a plasmic wake behind it. It's very amazing just to behold the incredible video. But then when you compare
looks real.
to the SOHO NASA footage, it resembles the exact same thing. You see this craft bursting out the other side of the sun. Is it going through it, or is it just leaving a tail behind it? These things are moving fast. Look at this incredible image. Brent, what do you make of this? Yeah, look at that photo. It's stuck.
Yeah, the fake part might be the ship, but the real part is maybe an asteroid hitting the sun or something, right? Is that what you're saying? Something's wrong with my volume. It just seemingly dropped for some reason. Damn it. I don't like using Windows, really, because the settings change, and you got to go back into the thing and change it again. I'm so sick of it.
stunning. Look at the length of this, whatever starcraft that it is. And then again, the close-up of whatever this object is piercing the sun. And look how it leaves this plasmic trail as it comes out the other side. It's fantastic. Again, look at this photo. It kind of matches, again, a starcraft. And these are real photos. It's hard to wrap your mind around that this could be actually real, but maybe it is. And I'm believing that there's something out there next to the sun harnessing the energy, because why wouldn't they? If they could get here from another galaxy or anything like that, why wouldn't they be able to use the sun as easy energy depots? And you look at this photo and the side-by-side comparison with the video, these craft do appear to be shooting across the sun. And again, these are the technology behind SOHO, and then we have imagery from people on planet Earth capturing what seems to be the same craft that SOHO's capturing with their lenses. So
unbelievable.
Is a big mystery.
Unbelievable.
And again, NASA has a lot of explaining to do in 2021. And I got a feeling they're probably going to keep it up. They're going to be doing what they always do. You know, never a straight answer, in my opinion, because some of these images have yet to be explained. And that's the big question. Why can't they just explain it and give us the answer? 2021 is kind of just got started.
All right, there we go.
We're going to be getting a lot of incredible footage from SOHO in 2021. Now, here's a video that has just come in. I want you guys to check it out. Watch.
No. Oh, look at this. Watch this. This is crazy. I just changed 3 settings that were off. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's a lot better now. Somehow the settings changed. It says reduce when I have my microphone, when I'm using my microphone to reduce all other sounds by 50%. I never have that on. But this is weird. There's a regular plane, but what the hell's going on? Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is.
All right.
It's the TR-3B. Shh.
This video was captured by Nathan, and he said it was captured earlier, about 2 years ago, but it's the first time we're seeing it now.
What is going on?
Exactly.
It looks like this is the front, and I know Blake's going to say it's maybe the parallax, you know, the plane's moving this way, and this object is moving the other way, and it starts turning. But look at this.
Over the mountains as he was flying from LAX to Eugene, Oregon. So we're looking at this.
That's bizarre.
Kind of craft before in the skies leaving.
And why is the trail black? What is going on? We've seen this before. Remember that one video where it came out of the cloud and it looked like a serpentine and it was kind of going out and turning, remember?
Dark tell of some kind of weird fuel that's coming out of this thing. That's very bizarre, but when you look at it closely, there is some weird characteristics. I'm kind of looking at it from a different perspective. Some people are calling this a UFO on the video. I'm thinking that it's some kind of a aircraft with 2 jets behind it, letting out some black fuel, and then you could kind of see it banking. But it is kind of weird. You don't see this every day.
Very
I'd be kind of
weird.
concerned if I was seeing something like this outside my cabin window.
Yeah,
these are fantastic. I love these submissions right here, and we've seen them over the years right here at Third Phase of Moon. And again, look at it. You can see it almost drifting there to the right. That's what catches people's eye. Like, planes don't fly like this. You could just see it there, and then it's all drifting to the right with this weird angle, and it takes this abrupt kind of maneuver to the left with this weird trail of smoke behind it. It just kind of like baffles the mind. So yeah,
that's awfully strange. It looks like headphones. You can see there's something there. But look at this. Look how it goes. It's, oh my God, wait a minute. This is fake. There's a box around it. Look at this. Do you guys see the box? This is a fake. This is fake. I can't believe it. I see a box. Perfect. Can you guys see this? This is a fake. I am swearing to God right now, that is a fake. I don't care what anybody says. You can't tell me this is going to be like this. This is very defined for being out in the sky. This is a fake. And that's how it's done, folks. When it's too good to be true, it usually is. You can see the box. Unbelievable.
Some people might say this is just...
See, now it's disappeared, but I still see it a little bit right here. You can still see it. It's not perfect, but that is a little goofy.
It's a regular airplane with some...
They get in close.
Chemtrail behind it, but again...
Yeah, I'm going to say it's a fake. Look, here's the box. When they zoomed in, you can see it. You can see a box. It's put in there. Because they cut it out, they made a video, and they overlaid it. That's all they did. I can even do this now if I wanted to. I won't, but I mean, God. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong.
And it's still a interesting capture. Could it just be maybe the parallax of the plane doing a wraparound?
Uh-oh, I'm starting to get messages. That means I said something. Video compression can cause that, Deep Thought says. But it's a perfect... I understand it does, but usually not that perfect and not that many frames. Everything is easily fake now, Corrence, the booking guy, says. Just look at the mainstream media and big tech. They fake it. They do. They do. It does look like the Cobra sign on G.I. Joe cartoon. Holy smacademia nuts, you're right. This is what bothers me. You can't get mad at anybody for posting this, because I don't know for sure. I could be wrong. Look how far away it is. I mean, that to fake it that far out. Let me see. I see a box here. I can still see it. You wouldn't see it that far away from it. It's almost like they made it that far out because they know people would be looking closer. And you can see in the box that they didn't match up these clouds. I don't know. I'm going to have to do more research, but I think this is fake. And it looks real. Look, here's the box. Why would it be that far away? I can see it right here. Right here. It's faint, but it's there. And it shouldn't be. Oh, you want to know why? I don't know what other video we could use. We could use this. I mean, I don't see it around this. It's not somebody's camera, though. That's the whole thing. This is ISS. So, interesting nonetheless. Very cool sighting because it could be real. And that person who shot the camera footage, we don't know who it is, I don't think. I'm not sure. But it's not like they're trying to make any money off of it. And that's not always the case nowadays. Nowadays, people make this stuff who have money. They just like to see if they can get away with it. Pretty interesting, though, nonetheless. I admit that. Look, I'm not always right. I'm not 100% right. I know that. I'm not saying I am right. I'm just telling you what I see. That's all. That's all. Nothing more, nothing less. Pretty good. Pretty good stuff. Let me go over to third phase real quick. I know UFO Proof posted a sighting from somebody. I want to play it. But, yeah, I think I'm going to play it. From UFO Proof. It's not his sighting. It's from somebody else who gave him permission. I asked if I could use it. I probably won't get a reply because I just did it before the show. I just saw it. Let's see. Where is it? I think it's in bed. I thought it was a 7. He made a video just a few minutes long. Oh, here it is. 3 months ago. Oh, okay. Well, this is pretty interesting. Let me see if I got permission.
Come and say hello.
Let's see. Huh? All right, here we go. This is an interesting one. I don't know how I missed it. Maybe I did play it and I don't remember, but here it is.
It's moving around real fast. That's just a bug in front of the lens, so that's nothing. So a couple things. One, we can tell you that it's definitely not satellites. Why? The speed, for one. They're going far too slow to be satellites. The average satellite moves around 17,000 in a different position. They of UFOs. So I've adjusted the contrast and sharpness and coloring, and now you can really see all the different amount of UFOs that's actually in the video. Yeah, definitely not Starlink.
It's interesting. It's not Starlink. However, this could be Mylar balloons. He altered the color right here. It did look like this, I think. Or maybe he altered. I don't know. The original video looks like this.
Hidden and observe them. So you don't want to get yourself in the scene and have them see you, because then it affects the outcome of your data. And it makes perfect sense that they would be doing the same thing and wouldn't want us interfering with them. Over the years, through my analysis,
it's moving
of
from
UFO
left to
videos,
right.
I've become pretty.
It's moving. I'm sorry, right to left, and you can see, they're consistent. Now, I can't say this is balloons, but I can say, I think with confidence, this is not Chinese lanterns. Oh, okay, Tina. I'll check right now while you guys watch that. Thank you. Oh, whoa. Tim Vincent sent another 20. Oh my God, dude, thank you so much. To the Cash App. Dude, thank you very much. I don't know what to say except, wow, thank you, my friend. Really, I appreciate that. Holy crap, Tina. That's beautiful. Wait a second. Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much. Let me see if I can. And you put some stones in there with it? Guys, check this out. Well, I don't know about that UFO, but it's pretty cool. Let me download this picture real quick. Thank you, Tina. All right, I'll have to give you my address. I forgot. I thought I did. Check this out. That's unbelievable. That's a pendant. This is it, right? And then here's some gemstones, which I definitely could use. I could use some good energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will get back to you very shortly after the show with my address. Thank you so much. That's cool. The chain comes with it? $1,000 chain comes with it? Are you kidding me? Thank you. So that's the sighting. Pretty cool sighting, actually. Not a bad one, considering. That was from 3 months ago. Actually, September. You want to know something weird about this? Nah, never mind. It's not weird at all. I digest. Hold on a second. Wait, hold on. I went to StreamYard by accident. Hold on. Thank you, Tina, for that. That is amazing. Tim, thank you. $30 in Cash App money. Thank you very much for that. I did have something else to talk about. Faster than the speed of light. Yeah, we know about that. All right. I'm going to play this. I'm going to play 2 of these, and then we'll come back.
Turn off the lights and go full screen, because it's the top 20 scariest ghost videos
I'll just
of the
play
year.
2.
Get out. YouTube user Veronica Shannon says that she has been experiencing a terrifying haunting in her apartment.
This is crazy.
After hearing and seeing strange things around her home, she installed multiple security cameras. Things start out simply enough. Her cameras pick up some strange light anomalies and a few odd sounds.
See, this is what bothers me. The orbs that are shooting through. I believe in spirit orbs. And I'm sorry if you don't. But there is dust. There are dust. And there are spirit orbs. And I think it's made to look like dust so we can't tell the difference. That's what it's all about. That's what these spirit orbs do. They're tricking us. They're trying to make us believe, oh, it's just dust. Meanwhile, they get to go around without being recorded because they want us to dismiss them. That's what I think's happening with these. Hey, you'll see a spirit orb come out of nowhere, shoot into a recorder, and you'll hear an EVP at that same spot. You're going to tell me that's fake? It's not. Sorry. Look at this. And it's got auto motion. It moves on its own. Yeah, it's an orb. Come on, man. You're going to tell me that's a dust? Aw. Capone. Look, he's looking right at it. Damn.
But then, seemingly after Veronica starts paying more attention to the bizarre incidents and telling friends about them, things get a bit more intense. Her 2 young sons start waking up terrified and screaming every night at around 3 a.m.
Witching hour.
And things get even weirder.
Thank you, Knowledge 888. Look at this. The door just opened. I remember this. Look at that's a ghost. Hey, wreaking havoc, this is what I want to see.
Twice they catch some odd apparition that seems to appear near the door whenever someone arrives or leaves the apartment.
I don't think he's here anymore.
It's almost as if the spirit just doesn't want someone new there.
Thank you, Knowledge 888.
One night, Shane, Veronica, and another friend decide to conduct their own informal sort of seance. It doesn't go well.
Do you need help? Are you stuck here?
Move the camera if you need help.
Hell yeah, I need help.
Oh my god. Oh my.
Are you in the boys' room?
Shut up, Toby.
If something bad happened.
I'm scared to walk in the dark and I'm terrified.
Now, I know this guy could have the remote control to the tripod. You can do that, move it. I get it. I don't think so, though.
I'm not even moving it.
You finally moved?
This door's stuck.
Get the fuck out of here.
As Shane asks if the ghost is now in the boys' room, the children immediately start crying their eyes out. But then, when they rush to the door, something is preventing them from opening it. They have to break down the door to get inside to the crying boys. You can check out more of Veronica's story and videos over on her YouTube channel, Veronica Shannon.
That's awesome.
Catalina. So everyone...
No, I don't like this one. It's not bad, but I like these better.
Slide open when no one is around. Then one night, Sabrina captures something absolutely shocking on her CCTV camera. At 5:41 in the morning, Sabrina's cat is quietly walking through the living room when this happens.
Oh my God. What the What the hell's going on? Oh my God. Dude.
It almost looks as if Sabrina's cat is thrown into the air
Oh
and
my
then dragged
God.
into the dining room. The cat violently hisses as though it's being attacked, and the other pets become very disturbed as well.
That's
Then
crazy.
a chair seems to move from under the table all on its own. Sabrina is woken up by the commotion and checks to see what happened.
Now, I know cats sometimes just flip out for no reason. That didn't look like that.
Luckily, all of her pets are unharmed, but when Sabrina looks at the CCTV footage, she is baffled. Sabrina says that it would have been absolutely impossible for this particular cat to leap into the air like that. Because you see, this cat is actually missing one of its legs.
It still could have leaped.
So, what do you think could have happened to Sabrina's cat?
Aww.
Let me know down in the comments.
That was cool as hell. That was cool AH. It really was. All right. It wasn't. Whatever. What a night. We did it. We did it. Didn't we? We did it. I want to thank everybody for hanging out tonight. Thank you for the super chats. God, thank you. Very, very generous. Tim Vincent, thank you. Knowledge 888. Frapsap. Mr. DB Cooper. Cuppy. Magnolia V12. Thank you very much. Very generous. And thank you, moderators, for hanging out and make sure everybody played nice. Very good job. Veterans and newcomers alike, thank you for staying for a little while. Heck, I'm just happy you gave the show a few minutes. I appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow night, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific, right here on Goof On. Third Phase will have a video every day this week. Maybe tonight even. I'm going to try to work one in. So, thank you very much. And thank you, Dark Hour Paranormal, for everything you do. Wreaking Havoc, you guys are awesome. Alien Addict, thank you. And our new friend, Must See Audio, Lee. And thank you very much for hanging out, everybody. Good night, everybody! Why doesn't the screen go up when it should? Go.